Good evening. My name is John Peroni. I live at 26 Audubon in Hooksett, and I've served on the school board. And I was on the school board at the time the contract was negotiated and was approved by both the school board and the voters. I speak tonight because I know this has become a hot topic issue, and I think, one, it should be put in a historical perspective. The reason the contract was that Manchester, like Hooksett, had very overcrowded, and older schools needed renovations or many code issues, and so they had overcrowding issues, and we had them here. And we were in the process of trying to get the approval from the voters for a bond to build this building and to put the addition onto Memorial. So it was decided that to try to build a high school at that time, and along with this school and to work in Memorial, was just too much. We would never be able to get that by the voters. And so with the contract being negotiated with Manchester was felt to be the best way. Many voters also in Hooksett wanted to continue in Manchester at that time. So a contract was negotiated by all of the sending towns, Bedford, Auburn, Candia, and Hooksett. I was not part of that negotiating team, so I can't speak to the individuals. But the one thing I could say is that it was our understanding that Manchester would accept all students. Wouldn't have to get approval to send 100, 500, 700. They would accept them all. But in turn, we would send all of our students. And that was the arrangement. That was my understanding, and that was the understanding I know that I mentioned to people as we were in the process of getting the approval. So that, to me, is the background, and I just bring that the perspective of someone who was on the board at the time. I also, in hearing of this, I'm concerned that a lot of the time for this board is being spent trying to figure out whether a few students can sort of beat the system a little bit and go somewhere else, versus making sure that all the students from Hooksett get the education in the high school that we're contracted with, that is called for under the contract. I think Hooksett has been meeting its obligations. I'm not sure that Manchester has always met its obligations, but I think that the emphasis should be on making sure that all students get the quality education, not that a few students whose parents can find a way to get them somewhere else to meet that. So that is the perspective I bring. We wanted to make sure as a school board that all students had an opportunity. A lot of things built into the contract to assure that quality education, and I hope that the school board works with Manchester to make sure that happens. But it was my understanding that all students would go. Thank you.